with this arm out the way. You always boxing me out. What? Why didn't you tell me you started it? Start over.
No, I'm not starting over.
Ugh.
Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome to Ask the Mods,
Where we challenge you.
This right here is my loving wife, Aiyana.
And this right here is my adorable husband, Ayize. Welcome, y'all. Okay, so we've gotten quite a few questions that have come in, as we typically do when someone in celebrity land is having issues. And if you all have noticed, if you have watched us for a little while, just a little while, you notice we don't really make much commentary on celebrity folks' situations. We just don't. And I don't know. I'd actually like for you guys to leave some comments and let us know if you'd like for us to do that a little more often.
And who you'd like for us to talk about.
Yeah, like tell us about this. What do you think about this relationship? We've talked about doing that. We just get, I don't know, we just haven't done it. And we get quite an abundance of emails every day from plain old ordinary folks like us, and who dealing with real stuff. And so that's what we've gone with. But we've gotten quite a few emails about Jay-Z and Beyonce on the elevator with Solange. With Solange and a bodyguard and the cameras, and people are like, what's up with that? Say something on that. What you think about that?
And no audio.
And so my husband was kind of like, I don't even know. What are we going to get on here and talk about? This is all speculation.
All speculation.
What is there really to say?
We can speak on the speculation.
We can speak on the speculation?
Yeah, it's a lot of speculation going on out there, from speculation.
Speculating.
So from, Jay-Z wanting to leave the party that they were at, ditch Beyonce and Solange and go to Rihanna's party.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I heard that.
And then she was like, you trying to go to Rihanna party?
That
doesn't sound likely to me.
From, just normalizing the behavior, normalizing the tension and the beef between Jay-Z and Beyonce and how, confrontation and just contention in a relationship is a normal thing. It's something that they experience on a regular basis. They just don't get along. Yeah,
I also heard that, he must have been trying to holler at somebody, or he was making eyes with somebody, or being disrespectful in some way. And, and she was like, a sister would be. A sister meaning my sister, like Beyonce's sister. Like, no, you didn't. You see us up in here and you going like that. It's all kind of speculation.
I also heard, too, that she... she was beefing because she had some friends who were trying to get into the party, and they were using Jay's name to get into the party, and Jay wasn't feeling that. He basically told her that, stop using my name to let your friends get into the party, and, she wasn't feeling that. She felt like, we family, so why can't my peoples come in here with me?
And if there's any truth to that, like, come on, let them in the party. You just see Solange. Why can't you use Jay-Z's name? Why can't you use your own name? Use your own name.
Yeah, well,
she's somebody.
She is, but people be saying that she like an indie artist, and she's just not as big. She ain't got the same type of stuff. She's known as Beyonce's
and Jay-Z.
Beyonce's little sister. So.
You can be Beyonce's bag carrier. You got some
clout,
some clout, some influence. I'm the shoe shiner for Jay-Z. Oh, for real? Can I talk to you? You know what I'm saying? Come on.
So and then also people talking about too Solange being on drugs and alcohol and all that type of stuff. So
I also heard that Solange is bipolar. All kind of things. And so now we've kind of gone down some of what we've heard, and I'm going to get to the point that I really want to make about this.
I also heard that Solange got up on the wrong side of the bed.
Oh, she got up on the wrong side of the bed, not the right side.
Yeah.
And the wrong side just set it off.
The wrong side set it off, yeah.
For the rest of the day, she was waiting to whoop his ass. Whoop it. So here's what I want to say, though. Me included. Did y'all see all the stuff going out all over the internet? One of the funniest things was I sent it to my husband on his phone, a picture of Jay-Z with the hat on, like from The Color Purple. With the Harpo kind of thing going on, and you told Solange to beat me. That was funny. I know y'all probably like sitting there looking at him like this. That's not funny.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not?
Nah.
Whatever, it is funny.
Nah, because a lot of people too are talking about how like Solange pretty much was trying to get out on Jay-Z, and we're lifting up. Can you move your elbow? I'm kind of like out the picture. You bone me in my chest. You getting your Solange on right now.
But it's, I'm not understanding. What?
When it comes to violence,
I don't really thinking it was funny.
Interpersonal
Yes,
relationships,
the
whether it
violence
be
isn't
romantic,
funny.
relationships or just friendships, when it's between a man and a woman, women get, it's more permissible. It's more allowed and acceptable for them to well off and go off on a guy.
I
For
don't
them
know
to
that
hit, for them to
it's
cuss.
more allowed or acceptable, but it is.
It's more tolerable.
I think people are able to tolerate it more.
Yeah, and so one thing that I want to lift up is that I think that Jay-Z did a commendable job in restraining himself and being a gentleman in that video footage on the elevator. I don't know what he said. We couldn't hear him. So maybe he was wilding out and just going off at the mouth. But in terms of actually physically trying to assault or hit or restrain, he didn't do none of that. He allowed his bodyguards to do it. And he did a commendable job as well, too. So I want to applaud both of those brothers, both of those men for actually having some type of decorum and some decency when dealing with Solange in that situation. At least from a physical side.
Yeah, because we don't know. She could have been about 25 bitches before then. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't know.
We don't.
But you're right. When it comes to the physical piece, they did well. Here's the point that I was making before my husband tried to pull me back in. And it's not funny, Aiyana. It's not funny. Here's the point I was making. Okay. Did y'all see all the stuff going on all over the internet? Did you see all the stuff getting tweeted out? Did you see all the pictures? I mean, people was going for it, making all kinds of little images and, cracking jokes and all kind of stuff, right? The thing was hot. The internet was hot with this story. I'm always fascinated by how fascinated we all become with celebrities who are having difficulties, who are having any kind of particular relationship issues, and how much we kind of absorb what's going on with that particular, or at least what we perceive is going on with that particular person or couple. And how much we really kind of weigh in on it. I mean, long threads on Facebook, people popping questions and creating philosophical kinds of conversations around all kind of stuff. We do all of that. And yet we cannot deal with what's going on in our own lives. We can't deal with what's happening in our bedrooms, in our living rooms with our children, but we want to go out and, put out quotes and make pictures and, move letters around and send it out to your friends. Really?
Invest all that time and attention to focus on somebody else's relationship.
Right.
But you ain't spending no time and attention on your own.
I want people to come, make a picture of you and your husband. You and your boo, and put some words around it and what have you, send it to them. Do we do that? No, we don't do that, right? But we do all of that over somebody else's stuff. And I'll give you the quick answer, which you already know. Other people's ish is always more attractive than ours. We can smell the stench of it so clearly, but we can't even smell it on ourselves. We don't want to look at other people and think that, they got their stuff. I got my stuff. You know what? Let me go ahead and focus on me because I don't have time for them. What we want to do is we want to project. We want to get away from. We want to distance ourselves from the reality of what we have to do. And sometimes we think just by looking at somebody else, well, if they got all that going on, maybe I'm not so bad. Maybe, we just want to be natural haters. And the real deal is, look, everybody got issues. Everybody got difficulties, and everybody wows out every now and then. None of it is excusable or even permissible, but it is what it is. And so we speculated today. We talked about what it could be and what it might not be. But what it really is at the end of the day, the bottom line is, it ain't none of your business. It ain't none of mine. That's my man right there. B&J got theirs. Do you and take care of yours. But in order to do that, you have to stop playing, y'all, and start pushing.